All right, so today I have my John Deere 5075E, and whenever you're trying to do work at night, all it has are these two front headlights. But that's not all that it's designed and capable of. So as we come back across here, as many of you that are as cheap as me and trying to figure out how everything works, you have your light switch. And on your light switch, most times you'll realize that you have your hazard setting, which brings on your four ways, and then you have this little one, then you have your high beams, low beams. Well, this little one right here is your floodlight setting. And I'm too cheap to buy the manual and figure out where all the wiring and everything else goes, so I decided to take it upon myself to do a little bit of spark chasing and wire following and everything else so that I could come up with a solution. So that whenever I turn it to, where's my finger? Oh, there it is. Whenever I come to here, that I don't only just get high beams out the front that are obscured by my brush guard or my loader, that I also get another set of lights. And so what I've decided to do was go get some Amazon El Cheapo light bar to go on the front, and also a set of lights back here to go on the back. So I'm going to go through what I did quick, and hopefully it'll help you out so that you can wire it up so you don't have to worry about additional switches, so that whenever you go from here to here, you get all kinds of extra light, and then you can go back to your roadway settings. All right, here we go. All right, so whenever you start tracing wires, you're gonna look at your fuse panel here, and you'll find the floodlight 20 amp, which somebody put a 10 amp in here, on your fuse panel. Now, through a little bit of investigative looking, I checked in behind the dash, and what you're going to come to is you're going to find a series of relays. So whenever you get down to it, these are fastened to the back here through a series of screws. You're going to find this relay right here on the end is one for your floodlights. This floodlight is actually controlled by the switch, this position right here. So whenever you turn it on, you get your four ways, and then you get your floodlights. All right, so that is controlled by this switch right here, a relay rather. And coming off that, if you look, you're gonna find a series of two wires right on the back here. Sorry, two wires right here, where you have the red and purple and a purple. Power line in, you have your switch line in. Coming from your switch, right here you will find your power lines going out. So through tracing those, if you don't have a cab tractor, you're going to come all the way back underneath your seat. And underneath your seat, you're going to find a purple line. This purple wire goes all the way back to your hitch and your plug that's on the back. If you splice into that, you can draw power off that to attach any overhead lights. So that's the easiest way that I found to do it. I mean, there might be other ways, but this is what I found. And then also, in order to be able to turn it on or off, I decided to do myself a little favor and put a little switch right in here, right beside my controls for my 3-point hitch and everything else. There you go. So in the end, you'll have all of your wires tucked in underneath the seat, along with any other the wires that you have for a canopy or anything else you might have, and your seat can sit right back on top of there, and you won't have any issues. Of course, your dash is all put back together so that whenever you get said and done, lights will come on as advertised. All right, guys, as you can see, a lot of extra light, some light behind you so you can see what's going on. And whenever you switch your lights for roadway driving, you just have your standard headlights, you have your four ways on. So, quick little solution. Hopefully this helps you out, and thank you much. Hit like.